What's up, duelists? I'm Ashton, aka SmashtonYGO, and it is Banlist time. We've been waiting on this Banlist a little bit. Nationals has happened, Worlds has happened, Regionals have been going on, a YCS has happened, and it is finally time for a new Banlist. Now, a lot of people have been waiting for this one. Kashtira is still crazy, Pearly's been going crazy, D-Link is insane. Some people even are having problems with Rika Sun Avalon, so we're going to see what exactly they hit on this list. Now, I have a few things that I'm looking for. I think Kashtira Rise Heart, it's got to go. Kashtira will continue to be great until Rise Heart gets banned. I think putting it at 1 was fine because you can get rid of it, but they have ways to get it back, and also, it's just such a powerful monster. Even before things like Diabolosis got banned, it was still pretty good to just end on an Arise Heart and pass, and that's still super powerful to this day. Arise Heart needs to go. Next, I would say Gimmick Puppet Nightmare probably needs to go, even though it's kind of late and it's not as powerful as it used to be because of the ban of the branded trap expulsion. But I still think it's a problem, and Konami tends to be a little bit behind on these kind of problematic cards. Just think about how late they banned Scythe. So I think that Gimmick Puppet Nightmare needs to go, as well as King Calamity. I would like to see that hit on the list as well before it gets out of control, because we can already see a lot of decks have been using King Calamity, and a lot of decks that are still to come out will continue to use King Calamity, and I think it's better to go ahead and nip that in the bud right now. I would like to see Eradicate Epidemic Virus on the list too. I'm not as confident on that one just because it is a trap, it is kind of slow, but I think it's been impactful enough that it needs to be put on the list, especially when decks like Labyrinth can search it. I'd like to see Shifter on the list. I would like to see, I expect to see stuff like the Bestials on the list because of D-Link. I expect D-Link to get a good hit here. And then for the rest of it, I think we can just have some adjustments, right? Maybe Fenrir to 2, maybe Paint comes to 2 or 3, Gazelle to 3, maybe. I mean, honestly, as much as I've been saying Gazelle to 3, Salad's been kind of fine with Gazelle at 1. So if they want to put it at 2 or keep it at 1, I feel like it's going to be fine, but I would still like it. And then maybe just taking some of these cards that really have no business being on the list off of the list. But I'm excited. Enough of me talking, enough of me blabbering. Let's react to the list. Let's see what they've put on here. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll down. And we're just going to talk about things as they appear. Nothing's changed. So no main deck monsters have been banned. Okay, so that is interesting. That means no Gimmick Puppet Nightmare is on this list. That means they don't think it's really a problem. It is not here. We do not see it anywhere. So no main deck monsters, no fusion monsters, no link monsters, and there it is. Kashtira Rise Heart is banned. I think this is the right choice. Rise Heart's such a powerful boss monster by himself that I think this makes sense. Rise Heart's crazy and needs to go. So no complaints from me. We'll keep on going. Is that going to be the only ban? The only ban in the whole list. So no EEV, no Gimmick Puppet, no King Calamity. Oh, that's not my favorite thing. I really wanted to see King Calamity here. I think that card's going to be so annoying and so frustrating to play against in the coming formats and as new decks come out, like Centurion, which I think I've heard can do King Calamity lock as well. I do not like how Konami is just letting that be a thing. But we're going to have to live with it, so I guess we'll just figure it out as we go. But really disappointed with that. I'm glad Rise Heart's gone. Kashtira will finally stop being the best deck in the format, but I kind of wanted to see a little bit more. Bit surprised by that. All right, now let's look at the limited cards. Magnamut did get hit. Okay, I kind of expected this. It's been limited in like Master Duel. I think it's been hit in the OCG. The World Championship had the Bestials limited, and D-Link still won the whole thing. So Magnamut being at 1 makes a whole lot of sense. It's easily the best Bestial. I guess I kind of expected Druid's Worm to be on here too, but having 1 Magnamut means that it's going to be a lot harder to get to that Druid's Worm, because you'd usually play like 2 or 3 Magnamut in the side deck if you were going to side deck it, and then maybe 1 Druid's Worm as well to search off of it. Now with 1 Magnamut, D-Link's still going to be powerful even with 1 Magnamut, but it won't be as side deckable, I suppose. You'll have to play some of the other ones like Druid's Worm or Baldrake, which do not replenish themselves. So I think this also makes sense. You can still side the Bestials because they are just better DD Crow if you're playing against a Dark or Light deck, but you can't just replenish itself because Magnemite's going to be at 1. All right, let's keep going here. We see Pankrotop still limited. It's still here. It's still here. I still don't see a reason why this is here. With Fenrir at, still at 3, it looks like, because I don't see any Kashtira Fenrir on the limited list. The Pankrotops could come off this list easy, but they're deciding not to do that, so we're gonna have to just deal with it. I don't see Salad on here. Excuse me, I do not see SA. We go Red Rose straight to Speedroid, so does it go to 2 or 3? I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited. All right, let's see if there's anything else on here. Chaos Space. Oh man. Okay. All right, that's the other D-Link kit. Okay. Chaos Space to 1. I'm going to have to talk to TJ about this list because he's the D-Link player. Y'all have seen, if y'all haven't checked it out, we have videos where he's dueled using D-Link twice against me. He's pretty good with it. And yeah, oof, it's a powerful deck, but man, I wonder what he thinks about this because he was worried about like Striker Dragon being banned or something crazier like that. But with Chaos Space limited and Magnemite limited, I think this deck's still perfectly playable. That's very interesting. Okay. All right. Interesting. And then nothing else on the limited list. So we only had 2 limits and then 1 ban so far. That feels really small. I think a lot of people were expecting this to be a really big, like, sort of crucifixion list, like reset the format, but they're not. They're basically just saying, hey, we're going to take Kashtira out and we're going to reduce the power of D-Link a little bit, and then everything else is kind of just the same. We're just in the same format, just no Kashtira and a slightly weaker D-Link. I don't know how to feel about that, to be honest. But regardless, let's check out these semis. Is anything semi-limited? No. So nothing's been extra semi-limited. So Fenrir's still at 3, which is huge. I guess I'm gonna finally buy my my playset eventually. Like, I kind of expected Fenrir to end up here on the list. I see Herald of Orange Light isn't here anymore. I suppose that means it's unlimited, which is fine. Yeah, I expect to see Fenrir on here. Maybe some other hits to, like, I don't know. That's interesting. That's interesting. Let's see the unlimits. It's just Herald of Orange Light and Gazella's at 3. Oh my god, they finally fucking did it, man. Gazelle is at 3. Herald's fine, whatever. Nobody was playing it anyway. But Salamangreat Gazelle at 3. Oh, Salad's gonna go crazy. It's already been pretty good and performing decently well in the current format. Now with Gazelle at 3, oh my god, I cannot wait to play this deck. Oh my goodness. When is this deck, when is this list effective? From the 25th. So we got 10 days before I can play Gazelle at 3. That is incredible. Okay. Overall thoughts. Yes, Gazelle at 3 makes me very, very happy, which automatically bumps this list up a grade, I think, for me. But I think overall, this list is not that great. I mean, again, basically this list literally just says Kashtira is now just a rank 7 deck and can't just win off of a Rise Heart alone. And it says D-Link is going to be reduced in power but still perfectly playable. This did not really do a lot. This was a baby list. I think a lot of people wanted a big boy list. This was a baby boy list. This was coughing baby list when we wanted the hydrogen bomb, you know? So I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of this list. The only good thing here, I think, is a Rise Heart at band and then Gazelle at 3 are like the big things. Otherwise, I don't see this changing up the format all that much aside from Kashtira being kind of out of the format and D-Link being slightly weaker. And maybe, I guess you could say Salad gets a bump, but I don't know. I'm a little disappointed by the list overall. I mean, I'll take Gazelle at 3, but let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Hit subscribe so you can see all my new content. Hit the like button if you like this reaction, and then I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.